as we go down the path along the side of my house is what I call the shade garden. So we have two big oak trees, very tall, been here for a long time, and they shade this whole area when they put on their leaves. So on this end, which is the east end of the shade garden, and on the west end of the shade garden, we do get some good sun. So more things that thrive in sun grow in this area. In the middle, I've got hostas, which some are starting to pop up. Some hostas, some hydrangea, huechera. I had lamium. It might have died. So I have these dwarf Burford Hollies, which I'm going to actually pull those out and move to another area. And on the end there's irises on either end, some lilies mixed in, roses, and a big birdbath in the middle. So I'm going to be working on cleaning this up. Also have some columbine in here as well, and then you can see the path needs refreshed too. It needs remulched. So I'm actually going to take the huechera, the hostas, I'm going to make some divisions. I'm going to dig them up, divide them, and I'm going to put them all along the edge this year. There's also some chocolate chip ajuga intermingled throughout here and there. And then the two hydrangeas that's Mathilda Gutges, I think is what it's called. I'm going to put them on either side of the bird bath. And then I have plans to add some other plants as I can. I'm just going to start on really getting the border defined with hostas, huecheras, and a few other things mixed in. This will give you a better idea of the layout. I also need to clean up my porch, my big long porch, and get it decorated for spring. It has been a propagating spot for right now. And as we come around the corner, then we are greeted by the Japanese maple garden. Alright, I've got it cleaned out and mulched. I've taken out the dwarf Burford Hollies and I've transplanted them somewhere else. I moved the two hydrangeas up front here, and they're close together because I want them to grow like together. That's the plan. And then I had a couple huecheras that I divided into 4 plants, each one into 4, and I've put them along the border here. So they're looking a little rough right now just because they were recently divided, but the hope is that they will perk up. And then a hydrangea that I propagated right there, and some columbine. I put some lilies that had grown up around the mailbox over here. And then the ajuga is looking really pretty right now. The lilacs blooming behind there. The irises are going to start putting on their show soon. It's kind of a thin layer of mulch. I was running out, so I need to get some more and give it a better layer. got some hostas coming up. So I'm wanting to fill the border in with more like hosta, shade-loving plants. And then back here, I'm hoping to put a hydrangea, like a oakleaf hydrangea here. And then, no, I think I'm going to do it in the middle, and then I was going to do the incrediball hydrangeas along the porch and put a big oakleaf one like right there behind the bird bath, and it can kind of surround the bird bath, engulf it. We'll see. We shall see. Got other things that are irises, lilies, ajuga, some moneywort. Got this rose here is the cherry red double knockout rose, but I'm gonna move it. I'm not really wanting a red rose in this area, so I'm going to move it, I think, out by the pollinator beds. And then we've got the New Dawn climbing rose. It's looking really good. I'm just wanting it to take over this area, and I'm thinking of putting something else here, like maybe a hydrangea or a pink rose. I'm not quite sure yet. I need to mulch the pathway still too, so just working on it. Alright, it's another windy day, but I'm just showing you guys that I finished up mulching the pathway and cleaning out and mulching the shade bed here. So I'll just be transplanting and planting in shade loving plants throughout the season. The ajuga is blooming and looking beautiful, and we've got a hosta coming up there, and we've got one coming up here, and I think my two hostas on the end have died. I do not see them, which they've been coming back ever since I planted them a couple years ago, just not this year. And then, like I said earlier, I divided the huechera or corabels, so they look a little rough right now, but hopefully they snap back and fill in. So then it leads over here, across here to the little Japanese maple garden that I've been working on. So that is done. Lilac smells so good. Hydrangeas are putting on buds. I'm going to be cleaning up my porch today. I've got buds on the azalea. I'm excited about that. Oh look, there's a little pink one. It is going to bloom. After I planted it the first year when it was all budded out, it was beautiful. Then for like 2 years it just didn't bloom. I don't know why. And then last year half of it bloomed. Like you can see there's some dead right here. The cold must have gotten it. But so this half bloomed and this half didn't. So this year there's more blooming than last, so that's exciting. It's pretty pink blooms. That will be fun. Next is potting up window boxes. So pretty. is all for the shade garden. Thank you for watching, and I'll update you as I add to it.